This video is brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you, patrons.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bindi, and here on this channel we practice flexibility of the mind, the body, and the spirit. I am amped because today I am going to convince you to root your feet into the earth and be still so that you can hold on and maintain the energy that is going to get you right where you need to be. Because I have a feeling, because you clicked on this video, I have a feeling that you want to change everything, that you want to shift everything up. And baby girl, I'm a Libra. I am the queen of shifting everything up, especially prematurely when I shouldn't. And I want to tell you that when you get the urge to change everything, that's usually because your manifestation is right around the corner. So today I want to talk to you about digging your feet in, grounding yourself so that you can maintain the energy of your desired reality instead of flipping everything on its head because of doubt. We want to make peace with where we are. And I know that that may sound like the last thing that you want to do because you're visualizing your desired reality. You're visualizing how you want your life to look. And I know it's a beautiful vision. I feel you. I'm with you. But you have to understand that in order to experience your desired reality, you have to believe it first. So when you see the first sign of something in your external reality not looking the way that you expect or not showing up the way that you would like, you have to be aware of all the sensors inside of you that say, it's not working, time to give up. And oftentimes that voice that's saying, it's not working, it's time to give up, it starts really quiet, right? It starts really small. And then as we gather proof that it's not working, as we gather proof that it'll never happen, as we gather proof that it is hard and it's gonna be impossible, that voice gets stronger and stronger, but we just keep ignoring it because we're manifesting, right? So we're ignoring the voice. I can do this, but the voice is like, no, it can't happen, it can't really happen. So instead of ignoring the voice, we talk about this a lot on this channel, we're going to acknowledge the voice. We're gonna hear the voice. I hear your doubt, I hear your frustration, and I accept it. I integrate it. I see my shadow. I understand that my shadow feels like what I want, everything that I see for myself. I understand why I believe that's never going to happen because I have experienced disappointment. I know what disappointment feels like, but am I afraid of disappointment? No, because I am not afraid of anything. Yeah? So I don't let my emotions steer me in the wrong direction. Instead, I feel my emotions. I validate myself, okay? I don't need anybody else to validate me. I validate myself. And then when I feel the doubt, I say, I understand. I understand why I feel doubt. I understand where this internal chaos is coming from. This internal chaos is coming from a place, you know what, let me be real with you. Let me get in your grits. If you are new to manifesting, I would say I'm even new to manifesting. I've been on this journey for 5 years. There are people who learn about this very young and, live their lives in this way from a very young age, hopefully my kids. But I will say that if you're new to manifesting, chances are you're used to dropping stuff when it doesn't work out. Because if your belief system says it happens for some people and it doesn't happen for others, then that's your belief system. So if you don't see enough proof that it's going to happen for you, you just assume that you're one of the people that it will not happen for. But when you have faith, when you have faith that you're putting out what you need to put out to attract what you would like to attract, there's no more of that. It happens for some people and it doesn't happen for others. Instead, it becomes about the journey. It becomes about, instead of taking a victim mentality and saying, it's not going to happen for me, it turns into, okay, well, what do I need to learn to make my personality, to make myself, to make my life experience a more comfortable home for whatever I am attracting? Here's another thing. Stop comparing yourself to others. Just stop it. Because we will do all that work, right? We will say, I'm happy with where I am. I understand that I'm on a journey. I understand that I have to learn what I need to learn in order to maintain what I want to have. I understand and I'm fine with it. And we find our center. And then we get on Instagram and we get on YouTube and we see my $1,500 skincare routine. And then we say, why don't I have $1,500 to do a skincare routine? And then all that grounding work we did just goes out the window, right? When you are observing the lives of others, first of all, make sure you're monitoring how often you're observing the lives of others. If you can monitor how often you're observing the lives of others, that's a great place to start. But when you are observing the lives of others, make sure you're not comparing. You can observe someone's life and say, that's nice for them. I love that for them. I love that they're experiencing that. But once it turns into like this competition of, why am I not doing that? Why can't I have that? It's like you're missing all the good stuff about your life. You're missing all the good stuff about your experience. So then it becomes about getting out of that, I'm going to compare myself, I'm going to compete so that I can validate myself through what I manifest, and comparing what I manifest to what others have manifested. I'm going to play that game. Instead, let's turn it back into gratitude, seeing what I have, living my life, and living every part of my life. No autopilot, no checking out, living, being here, being present in this moment and feeling it and appreciating it. I promise that there is a direct correlation with how present you are and how impatient you are. I promise. If you're feeling like shaking everything up and throwing all your plans out the window and just starting something new because you feel like it's never gonna happen, ask yourself how present you've been in the past week. When you're eating your breakfast, do you taste every part of your meal? When you're driving to work, do you see the scenery? Do you feel the temperature that exists within your car? That was a really pretentious way to say that. Yeah, but are you living? Are you living? Are you living? I think you are, but live more. We can always live more, because these little brains, man, and social media is just training our brains to live less. So we can always live more. Live more. Okay, what's next? Ooh, this is a good topic, but before we get to it, a word from our sponsor.
You know, at some point, we should stop consuming other people's content and start working on our own. It's productive. You know what would be productive? Registering your LLC. Let me see that. Oh, look at that. They have a logo and, ooh, click, they have a website too. I thought you said comparison was bad. Comparing yourself to others without the intent to better yourself is kind of weird. While you sit with that, let me tell you about Taylor Brands. Taylor Brands is a dream come true for any small business owner. They make it so easy for you to register for that LLC, which you should have done yesterday. Having an LLC is a way to build trust between you and your community. It says, I'm here to stay, and shows that you're not just another internet fad. Creating your LLC early helps you organize your finances and clearly define your taxes. Your LLC can also protect you because it determines your brand's liability. Creating an LLC with Taylor Brands is fast and easy. Now that you've established your business and you're feeling super confident, you can use Taylor Brands to register your domain, trademark your business, create a logo, create a website, and create a digital business card. You have so much to give the world. Do yourself a favor. Take the first step. Wow, that was really nice of you. You know, you're usually kind of condescending. Well, I'm really you, so who's the condescending one here? Get to it.
I need you to shift your focus. You decided that your desired reality was what you wanted. You meditated on it, you thought about it, you decided that it was what was going to make you happy. And of course, we are allowed to change our minds, but don't change your mind because you think it's impossible and it's not going to happen. Change your mind because you don't want it anymore. But if you still want it, friend, I need you to shift your focus. I need you to shift your focus. So what I mean by this is that, baby girl, I feel like you might be over obsessing over your vision. Now, of course, we want to create a idea of what we want to attract. So subconsciously, we know what to look for in our reality to gravitate towards. Having a vision is very important, yes. But still, if we obsess over that vision, we begin to become discouraged when we begin to experience things that do not align with the vision. And you guys know, you attract what you focus on. Whatever your attention is on is what you are creating more of. So are we beginning to focus on our fear of failure? Because we don't want to do that. We don't want to focus on our fear of failure. Instead, again, make sure that you are being present. Make sure that you are really giving yourself permission to experience life in the present moment. And every time you begin to think about the what if it doesn't happen, what if I fail, acknowledge it. Recognize it, know what it feels like, so that when it manifests in your body in different ways, because let's be real, every time our brain doesn't say, I'm afraid of failure, no, it doesn't happen. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice if our brain communicated like that? But it doesn't every time. So understand what that feeling of fear feels like inside your body so that you can react appropriately, if react at all. And instead of focusing on the what if something bad happens, what if it never comes into fruition, what if it's just not meant for me, instead of focusing on all that, just come back to the present moment. All your answers are right here. All your answers are right here. Journal or script or both. So journaling. I've been so into journaling lately because me and God, I feel like we have this relationship now where I'm just like, this is me. And I love you and you love me. And let's be honest with each other all the time. That's my relationship with God now. And I think that it is so important to communicate to Source when you are frustrated. God, I am doing all the stuff. I am doing all the things. Why isn't it happening for me? A lot of times, if you allow yourself to simply express your frustration, you can let it go. You can remind yourself that the reality is, if you don't have it yet, you're not ready for it. And I know it's gonna hurt some feelings, but it is what it is, baby. There are lessons that you need to learn. And if you don't subscribe to that ideology, then click the unsubscribe button, because that's all I teach. If you have not manifested it yet, if you have not pulled it into your reality yet, there are simply more lessons that you need to learn. And you have to understand the vibration and what you're manifesting. And what that means is identifying what parts of your current reality, what parts of your current reality already possess the vibration that you want to experience. Because when you understand what parts of your current reality already have the energy that you want to experience, you can expand on that energy. So if you're not doing that, then you're not ready for the next step. If you're not appreciating the money that you have, you're not ready for more money. If you're not appreciating the love in your life, you're not ready for more love in your life. It just is what it is. So all that being said, you're allowed to be frustrated. You're allowed to be angry and mad and feel like you've been doing everything perfectly and express that I feel like I'm doing everything. Because when you journal about that, when you talk to Source about your frustrations, you're given the opportunity to say, I'm frustrated because I'm human and I have emotions, and this is going to be a very emotional experience because my soul chose to come to this planet. So now, the double whammy is when you journal, you express your frustrations, you are just coy with yourself, you're really frank, you say, this is how I feel. When you have out in the open how you feel, you can go to scripting and then create the perspective change that you want to experience through writing. I have so many videos on scripting. I love scripting. I will put a couple of the videos in the description box. I have a formula: who, what, why. It used to be who, what, when, where, why, but I took out the when, where because I ain't got time. Who, what, why. And when, I'm not gonna even waste your time. Go watch the videos. But anyway, when you script after acknowledging your true feelings, not your toxic positivity feelings, but your true feelings, when you script afterwards, you're able to manipulate your own energy. You're able to go from being a grumpy Gus because it hasn't happened yet to acceptance, to contentment, to all of the things that you want to feel, but you thought you couldn't click into because you didn't have a pathway. Scripting is the pathway. If you give yourself the opportunity to even take that next step, you kind of have a opportunity to push yourself into your desired reality by incorporating and integrating that new vibration that you got from scripting into your personality immediately. So if you script about it already happening, the second you close that scripting journal, that I sell, the second you close that scripting journal, you're able to say, okay, I know how I want to feel. The emotions, the energy, it's all right here. You have a choice. Do you want to take it with you? You want to hold it in your body? You want to carry it with you? I think you should. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Really hype. I found a yoga studio that's like 3 minutes from my house, and the people who own it are awesome, and life is good. You can probably tell I'm very happy. But yes, life is wonderful. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up so everybody on the tube of you knows that it's valuable. Also, if you would like me to expand on anything that I talked about, let me know down in the comment box. Thank you, patrons. You rock my world. Y'all on YouTube would not be getting these videos without the patrons, okay? I'm just letting you know. So thank you, patrons. And last but not least, thank you, not last but not least, thank you, Taylor Brands, for sponsoring this video. Y'all wouldn't be getting this video without Taylor Brands either. And also, stop putting off getting your business stuff together. Stop putting off getting your LLC, please. Please, because it's not a panorama anymore. You know, like the IRS cares. So get your LLC. And last but not least, please make sure that you subscribe and that you click that notification button so you can be notified when I come out with a new video. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks, AJ. Wait, AJ.
You're welcome.
Can you wave? Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, bye.
Bye.